welcome to the Give and Go. My name's Tim, and thanks for joining us for another episode of 32 for 32 right here on the Give and Go. Before we get to the San Francisco 49ers for today, let's go ahead and drop that subscribe button, like us, follow us on Instagram at the Give and Go, and share it with your friends, and let's just get into the video with the San Francisco 49ers. So, the 2017 NFL season. It was really an up and down season marked with the Jimmy Garoppolo trade. They started 0-9. They lost 5 of their first 6 games by less than 3 points. And 2 of them were in overtime. They badly needed a quarterback. You look, they had CJ Beathard out of Iowa, and they had Brian Hoyer. And they highly disappointed, and the weapons weren't there for a moderate quarterback like Brian Hoyer and CJ Beathard. They traded for Jimmy G in October and turned literally everything around. They only gave up a 7th-round pick to the New England Patriots, and it literally fell into their lap. And they should forever be grateful to my hated rival Bill Belichick. Cleveland supposedly offered 2 first-round picks to Belichick in April, and they declined because Belichick wanted Jimmy Garoppolo to succeed in this league, and he went to the right place with Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. After this Jimmy Garoppolo trade, they won 6 of their last 7 games. Jimmy G is undefeated in 2017. He won his first 5 starts, including against the stingy Jacksonville defense, putting up 44 points and embarrassing them in Jacksonville. And kudos to John Lynch again for developing this roster and putting pieces together for their future and possibly a Super Bowl run. For the 2018 offseason, it's been already awfully eventful. You look at Jimmy Garoppolo again, he's re-signed. It's the most expensive contract ever, not only just for a quarterback, but any position. It's a 5-year, $137.5 million deal. It's $74.1 million guaranteed. And you literally just reset the quarterback market. You're going to see Kirk Cousins getting a higher deal this offseason. You're going to look at Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan down the road, and you have other elite quarterbacks coming up for new contracts. They're going to be demanding near the $30 million a year mark, and it's going to be crazy in the next couple offseasons because of this deal. And he's also likely to get another contract even larger than this 5-year, $137 million deal, as he's only 26, and he'll be a free agent when he's 31 years old. Ridiculous. They re-signed other free players as well. They re-signed their center Dan Kilgore to a 3-year deal, Marcus Nshoa and Cassius Marsh to deals as well this offseason. And also the sad situation with Rueben Foster. If you guys have been following what this situation is, he reminds me a lot of Alvin Smith, the linebacker from San Francisco. He's accused of dragging his girlfriend. It's domestic violence, and he's likely to get a 6-game suspension. The thing is, I really feel bad for him. He's a young player. He has had off-the-field trouble before, but he's in the NFL. He has to turn it around. It's his responsibility at this point. He has to get out of those situations and realize that there's more on the line than just him and his girlfriend. It's his career. It's the rest of his life. It's his kids. If he decides to have kids, he needs to turn it around and fast. Okay, for the offseason needs for the 49ers, we're going to start at weapons for Jimmy Garoppolo. They need to add a number 1 wide receiver next to Pierre Garçon and Marquise Goodwin. They have a ton of options. You look at Jarvis Landry, who's a free agent, Terrell Pryor, Allen Robinson, Marquise Lee, Calvin Ridley in the draft, and even Paul Richardson from Seattle. Tons of options at that wide receiver position. They need to go grab one. They need a running back. Carlos Hyde is a free agent this year, and he's not an elite running back. And he can be a serviceable number 1 for a mid-tier team. But again, San Francisco, with all the roster moves they're making, they're trying to win a Super Bowl in the near future. They need to go grab an elite running back. And if they can pry Le'Veon Bell away from Pittsburgh, I would do so if I'm John Lynch. If you can't seem to get Le'Veon Bell, go try to go grab Saquon Barkley. Trade up to the number 2 or 3 pick. Go grab Saquon Barkley. He's a clone of Adrian Peterson, David Johnson, and Le'Veon Bell combined. He is a monster, and I cannot wait to see him this year in the NFL. You also need to add some pieces to the secondary. You look at Eric Reed, he's a free agent. He likely won't be re-signed due to the national anthem protest, which is really unfortunate in my opinion. He's a really good safety in this league, and this is definitely overshadowed by his off-the-field things, which I honestly think that football is greater than these things, and that no matter what you believe in, that you should be able to play football in this league. They definitely need a number 1 cornerback and safety. Minkah Fitzpatrick in the draft could fall to number 9 if there's a run on quarterbacks. They could also go grab one in free agency like a Malcolm Butler, Tremaine Johnson. Kyle Fuller's available, and for safety they have LaMarcus Joyner and Morgan Burnett available. A couple of pieces that they need to get to shore up that roster for a playoff run in the near future. Overall, you need to do one thing just like the 76ers have done. trust the process, and they'll win you a title. So thanks for watching 32 for 32 on The Give and Go. We'll be back tomorrow with Oakland Raiders and Jon Gruden, who has turned around and literally been given the biggest contract for a head coach in modern history. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.